Spark and Seed proudly presents Sleeping with the Dead, a journey into Indonesia's Torajan culture of Sulawesi. In the highlands of Sulawesi, Indonesia, a land shrouded in mist and mystery, the people of the Toraja Regency hold a unique relationship with death that challenges conventional perceptions of life and the afterlife. Here, the dead are not buried immediately. Instead, they remain as part of the family, celebrated and cared for as though they were still alive. The Torajans, an indigenous ethnic group, trace their roots to animistic beliefs long before the arrival of Christianity and Islam in Indonesia. Their spiritual practices revolve around Aluk Todolo, the way of the ancestors, a set of customs blending animism, ancestor worship, and an intricate belief in the afterlife. Central to their culture is the idea that death is not an abrupt end, but a gradual journey to Puya, the land of souls. Until proper funeral rites are conducted, the deceased are considered sick or asleep, not truly dead. These beliefs have persisted for centuries, even as modernity encroaches on Toraja society. In Torajan homes, it is not uncommon to find mummified bodies of loved ones who have passed. The bodies, treated with formalin or traditional herbs, are carefully wrapped in cloth and placed in a dedicated corner of the house. Family members speak to the deceased, offer food, and involve them in daily life. For the Torajans, this practice fosters a sense of continuity and connection, ensuring that the spirit of the departed remains a vital part of the community. The Torajan funeral, known as Rambu Solo, is not a somber affair, but a grand celebration that may take months or even years to prepare. Families save for decades to honor their loved ones with a ceremony befitting their social status. It is said that the more elaborate the funeral, the smoother the journey of the deceased to Puya. Imagine arriving in a Torajan village during a Rambu Solo ceremony. The air buzzes with excitement as families and guests gather in traditional Tongkonan houses, ornately decorated wooden structures with boat-shaped roofs. The rhythmic beat of gongs and chants fills the air, creating an almost trance-like atmosphere. In the center of the village, a grand buffalo sacrifice takes place, symbolizing the deceased's provision for the afterlife. The buffalo, a sacred animal in Torajan culture, is believed to carry the soul across the Great Divide to Puya. Each buffalo represents a token of love and duty to the departed. The more buffalo sacrificed, the higher the deceased's status in the afterlife. Pigs are also slaughtered, their meat shared among guests as a sign of community and respect. While the animal sacrifices may seem excessive to outsiders, they hold profound cultural significance. The Torajans believe that failing to honor the dead with these rituals could bring misfortune or anger the ancestors. The ceremony is not limited to mourning. It is a carnival of life, a time for storytelling, feasting, and traditional dances, such as the Marbadong, where participants form a circle and chant in unison to honor the deceased. The entire village unites in an outpouring of emotion, laughter, and remembrance. One poignant example is the story of Marta, a Torajan woman whose father passed away 5 years ago. His body still lies in the family home, lovingly wrapped in traditional fabric. Marta and her siblings speak to him daily, offering him coffee in the morning and food during meals. "We are not ready to let him go," Marta explains, and her mother agrees. "He is still with us, watching over the family." When the family finally saves enough money, they will host his Rambu Solo, sacrificing 10 buffalo and 50 pigs in a ceremony that will last over a week. For Marta, this is not a burden, but an honor, a way to show her father that he is cherished even in death. the Torajans, their traditions are a source of pride and identity. These practices challenge Western notions of death as a taboo or fearful event, offering instead a perspective of death as a continuum of life. However, modernization and economic pressures pose challenges to preserving these rituals. Younger generations, influenced by urban migration and global cultures, are increasingly questioning the financial and cultural viability of such elaborate ceremonies. Still, the resilience of Torajan traditions serves as a testament to the enduring power of cultural heritage. Their relationship with the dead is a reminder of humanity's universal desire to honor and remember those who came before us. Living with the dead in Toraja is not a macabre practice, but a profound expression of love, respect, and community. It bridges the divide between life and death, reminding us that even in loss, there is connection and celebration. The Torajans' unique worldview beckons us to reconsider how we approach mortality and cherish the bonds that transcend it. The Torajan traditions teach us a profound lesson about death, reminding us that it is not merely an end, but a transition and a reflection of life lived. Their intricate funeral rites, the reverence for the deceased, and the preservation of their presence in the family home demonstrate the importance of honoring the legacy and impact of those who have passed. Through these practices, we see the value of cherishing memories, embracing community support, and recognizing the enduring influence of a person's good deeds. Holding on to the legacy of loved ones encourages us to celebrate their virtues and contributions, ensuring their spirit continues to inspire future generations. In this way, the Torajan people show us that death does not erase the essence of a person. Instead, it becomes a moment to acknowledge their journey and incorporate their lessons into our lives. By preserving such traditions, we reaffirm the importance of connection, gratitude, and continuity, creating a bridge between the past and the future. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment or two. Let us know in the comment of topics you wish to explore. At Spark and Seed, igniting ideas, growing knowledge.